to be a VR to Piper Downs 100 sub giveaway. He posted the video last night, and when he started talking about it, I kind of knew where he was headed with it. He started talking about a job that he had. I figured, well, he's going to talk about the worst job. That's going to be his question. So, there was just one and one only that come into mind. As soon as I heard job, I thought this is going to be really easy. Well, anyways, slaughter won't lie anymore. Whatever. We'll get fusing in the kitchen ladder. But as I was saying, there was only one job that came into mind, and it was because I've worked a lot of jobs. I've had a lot of temp jobs. I've had a lot of different things, different jobs, and the first job I ever had was at Walmart. Now, our Walmart is the second busiest in the entire state. I don't know why. Atworth, which is the town south of us, there's one, and then there's one in Kennesaw, just right up the road from it. So those are not too busy, because they cover, you know, they're right down the street from each other, basically. There's one in Calhoun, which is the town north of us. But surprisingly, it's not that busy. There's one in Rome. Actually, I think there's two in Rome, which is the city west of us. It's not that busy. So I don't know why ours is so busy. They do the second most business in the whole state. The first is Fort Oglethorpe, which is right near the Tennessee line. They cover people from Tennessee, Alabama, this is a lost cause here. Tennessee, Alabama, it's right close to all those, you know, three or two state lines. They're the busiest. And our Walmart was the people that worked there were like, the higher ups were like mad that they weren't first. So they just pushed everybody to be number one. Couldn't be, it's just Walmart, man. It's just, you can't be satisfied with just, you know, being, hold on, let me write this thing. Anyway, I think I got it now. They weren't satisfied with being number two. It just had to be number one. And so, they just pushed everybody so hard that it was just ridiculous. And I worked in the back. I helped unload trucks. And so, you can just imagine. And they unload by hand. They don't have anything to help you out. You know, they load the trucks at the DC. They pack them as hard as or pack them as tight as they'll get, and then we get them, and we put a little belt in, and we just push the stuff out, and people stand on either side and put it where it needs to go. So there was this one guy, and we had a ton of managers we had to answer to. One guy, his name was Jake, and he was a big, tall, huge son of a gun. And for some reason, everybody thought he was an ass. For some reason, he didn't particularly like me. Maybe because I was a new guy or something. We had a group of, came in with a group of new guys. That was my first job, and I never worked before, and it was just labor, and so I didn't do too great some days. But I remember we worked 4 to 12, or 4 to 1 actually. The only good thing about it was the hour lunch break. So we were 4 to 1. He would come in at 10 or 11. I think it was more like 10. So while we were pulling to the floor, he would be pretty much who we'd answer to. We had a supervisor, but he was just a supervisor. But Jake was one of the shift managers, so he was right up under the store manager. First thing he said to me, he came in, walked back to the back, saw us working, saw me and said, "You need to walk like you're getting paid." I was like, "All right." And this was before Walmart. Walmart's just changed their wages. We had the hardest job in the entire store. We go back there, especially the person who was actually in the truck, because the truck was so hot. Not even getting paid $8. Third shift, all they did was stock. They made $9. Everybody on third made $9. Another time, I was bringing the pallet jack back into the back to get another pallet to take out, and I came in the door and I could hear people talking around the corner, and I didn't want to run into them. I didn't know where they were exactly, so I slowed down. I came around the corner, and there he was. He saw me, said, "You need to come on." I was like, "All right, I'll just run into you next time." And there was only like 1 or 2 managers that was even half decent in that place as far as dealing with them. All the guys the crew or whatever, they were all cool, but the managers, man, they say the fish stinks from the head down. Well, that was it. And I know people that still work there, that worked there when I was there. Some people don't let it bother them, and some people, they've been there long enough where they got a little seniority, I guess. even if you're not like a manager. But they say it's worse than it was back then. This is, 3 or 4 years ago. So, you want to talk about somebody riding you? That's all those people did in there. There was another incident where we had to do this thing called picks. We had to scan stuff that we had to pick stuff out of the back to be put out forward. And you had to scan it with this little gun. And I didn't know where any of the stuff was. That wasn't our job. And so I went to do pet picks. I was picking cat food. There was 2 pallets in front of the cat food. I snuck in behind them. I was doing my picks, goofing around. He comes around the corner and says, "Go to lunch. You can go to lunch or you can help this guy do brake packs," which was these little boxes that had stuff like, just loose little things of deodorant, stuff like that, little toys, stuff like that. You had to take them out of the boxes, put them in the little bins, and that was it. I was like, alright. I'll go to lunch. I walked to put my gun back where it goes. He says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to put my gun up." He says, "Give it to me and go to lunch." I was, okay, damn. Just unnecessary shit like that. And that was really just a horrible job. I'm glad it was only 3 or 4 days a week. It was part-time. I couldn't handle it full-time. It was so ridiculous. Anyways, that's the worst job I ever had. I knew immediately when you said it that that was going to be my pick. Easy. I think I'll do a little giveaway update. You only got a week left, so if you haven't got your VR in or your response in, you only got 1 week from today. I don't know when I'll do it, the drawing. I don't know when I'll cut off the entries. I guess Friday at midnight or something. I don't know. I don't have a set time to where I'll do the drawing. I might just do it Sunday or something and let it go all the way through Saturday. But anyways, you have about a week. That's pretty much it. A lot of people, well, no, I won't say a lot, but there's a few people that's put in, and I'm pretty excited about it. I didn't think it would get a lot of as much I don't know what the word I'm looking for here, but I didn't think it'd get as much attention as it did, or as it has. There's still 1 week left. For those of you who are wondering, we're smoking a Hoya de Nicaragua. The Antonio, I think, is how you say that. I've had a different version, the little short torpedo that's about that big around. But and it's one of my favorites. This is pretty good too. I didn't do a package opening for my last thing because it came late. UPS delivered it. I got the winnings, the prizes. Depending on who wins, I think I'll pick up one more thing for whichever package is getting sent out. but I got the Mark Twain cigar, and then I got the Sancho Panza Triple Anejo. I made the mistake of smoking the Mark Twain last night. I didn't let it acclimate. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. It wasn't bad. I mean, I smoked it down to about, it was a big one. It's bigger than the one they usually smoke. I think it was at Churchill. Smoked it to about that much left. But it's one of those that you need something to take your attention away from it, because it's not all that great. The draw was very loose on it, but it wasn't like rushing through. It was nice, very good draw. Anyways, that's my VR / ramble or whatever. Go check out Piper Downs. 100 subs. I thought he'd have 100 subs way earlier than this. He's a really cool guy. Easy VR. Worst job you ever had. I know you guys have had a bad job. He is giving away some Balkan Sobrani, which I know a lot of you guys like, and some other, he says, rare stuff that he hasn't made known yet. But he's like me, I think. He's going to just surprise some people. So, Piper Downs, congratulations. You deserve all those and more. And I'll see you guys next time.